This is the 6-month review of the Gorilla Lift liftgate system that I installed back in August. It's now April, so a little over 6 months, closer to 7 months. If you haven't seen that install, I did a video on that and didn't really follow the directions too closely. I was trying to save a couple things on my trailer without having to remove them, and we'll talk about that here in a second. But if you haven't seen that, click the link at the top of the video, or there'll be a link in the description below. But I installed this because that lift gate is modified. There's extra bracing. We put a tractor on and off this trailer quite a bit, and with that extra metal, it got really heavy to the point where my dad had a hard time lifting the gate by himself. And it was even a struggle for me sometimes, and I'm not a small guy. I want to say that's probably 100 pounds just by itself with all the added steel. So my dad seen a Gorilla Lift on the side of another person's lawn trailer for a lawn business, and remembered the name, took a picture of it, and then ordered a set for his trailer. Great company. Their customer service is outstanding. That spring over there, for whatever reason, exploded on me when I installed it. The first time I lowered the gate, it just snapped. And the inner spring was good. The outer spring just uncoiled. And they sent me a whole new spring system and didn't even ask for that back. So I have spare parts now for anything that breaks, because I'm going to steal, if I fray a cable, I'm going to steal the cable off of the spring that broke. So great customer service. I had to contact them through Facebook because their email system on their website, no one ever got back to me. But when I messaged them on Facebook, they were back within a day. So pretty cool people. So far, I like this system. Let's talk about what I had to do differently. If you remember in the previous video, I tried to install this a little further back because I had my tailgate latch was right here up on top, and the instructions say that you want to have it about a 1/2 inch back from the back rail, like this is mounted now. And what happened was it did work, but the cable actually frayed right here because it started rubbing on the end of this angle iron on the top of my rail. So we had to basically bite the bullet, cut that off. My dad ordered new brackets for the tailgate to latch it in place. We don't need those. Honestly, this liftgate system is strong enough to keep it closed, but we don't want to take the chance of it coming open. So we welded on new brackets to hold the tailgate in place on both sides, and now it's mounted in the position that it calls for in the instructions, and it works great. This is the original location where I previously drilled the bolt. If you remember, guys, this was a really, really long bolt, and it had a head on this. What my uncle did was he cut it off, drilled a hole so we could put a cotter pin in here, because he likes to remove the entire gate because he loads pallets of wood on this trailer, and it's easier to back the tractor or the forklift up where he picks it up right to the edge of the gate and push it forward. So we modified it in a way to where he can easily do that without having to undo the bolts and having to pull this entire thing off. All he has to do is pull the cotter pin, slide, the cable off, and then the gate's ready to go. And we did that on both sides. If you're wondering if this is going to help you in your situation with your lift gate, one of those made this tailgate so I could open it and close it with one hand. Two of them, it's perfectly balanced where I have it. Right now, I have it unlocked. My gate latches are not locked in. You can see that right here. It's not locked in. They're out. So it's holding it closed, and hopefully my trailer doesn't tip back. Oh, it just locked back in. There we go. So one-handed, I mean, it's perfectly balanced. As I say that, it closes itself. But like I said, I mean, I can do this stuff one-handed now. It's really great. And it'll slowly fall. No more crashing to the ground, which is awesome because I dropped this on concrete a lot, so it makes lowering and lifting it way easier. And just to prove it, I'm holding my phone with one hand and one finger. Literally one finger. It's that easy. So, do I recommend it? 100%. Does it save my back? Yes, it does. So, if you're considering getting one of these, I highly recommend it. And this is my 6-month review on it. So, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and if you want more content like this, let me know.